got cinnamon and
I know.
raspberry.
It's a weird spicy soda.
It tastes like dirt.
Bad luck, bad day. What should I do? Bad luck, bad day. What should I do?
So I'm going to be making some easy meatloaf and some smashed potatoes. I'm just going to be using these red potatoes. And I'm going to be making more meatloaf, so I'm going to at least double it. There's my meat, and I think I'm going to divide it in fours and then portion it out that way in my little pans and mix all my ingredients together with it. But first I'm going to scrub my potatoes, cut those in half, and then boil them. For my potatoes, I will need some olive oil, salt and pepper, and here's my pepper, and some rosemary. I have about 2.5 to 3 pounds of meat, so I'm going to be adding about 1 cup of breadcrumbs, 3/4 cup of ketchup, and I have 2 scrambled eggs here, and salt and pepper. What am I doing? So I'm just going to put in my casserole dish and make some mini meatloafs and put them in my 350-degree preheated oven. That really smashed. Nope. So I'm just going to put these in a 350-degree oven for approximately 20 minutes. Zip up your mouth. Okay, I need mitts. Hey, so I'm just going to show you what I'm making tonight, and that is just our simple beef stew, which is easy, just chopping up potatoes and carrots and beef broth, and we'll see what we have. Anyway, we have some beef broth in a container, but I'm going to make some more with these. I like to have these bouillon cubes because they're so cheap. So anyway, let me just start getting out the potatoes. And how many? We just need a, hold on, we just need a few. I don't know, maybe one more maybe? So obviously this isn't really a recipe. I'm just going to chop up some of this and put it in broth. I want to do it, it's like, well, it's not even 5 o'clock yet, so we can sit in the pot for a little bit. Thank you. And we found some frozen corn, a little bit left over, so we're going to throw that in there too. And salt and pepper. I think that's it. Maybe onion. I'm not using whole onions, so maybe some onion powder too. So I washed my vegetables. I'm just going to put... So I'm just going to cut my potatoes and carrots and put olive oil on them on a pan. And I have my oven preheated 400 and just put them in first before I put them in my pot. Song in my head. Big. So I'm just going to add some olive oil to all of this and mix it around and add some salt and pepper. And put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. I don't want to fully cook everything, but I just want to have it start to get going before, okay, that one's too big, before putting it in the pot. Also, I'm going to put this over rice, so I'm going to be making that behind the scenes. Okay. And also another thing I'm going to do is make a couple cups of this beef bouillon to add to this. Oh, I gotta cut the potato. Okay, so now I'm just gonna come over to the stove. I don't know if you can see me or not, if this light is making my face like totally stupid. Not that it's not stupid. Where's the freaking... Anyway, I don't know what it looks like. But anyway, so I'm gonna use 2 of these bouillon cubes to 2 cups of water and boil that until they're all dissolved so I can use it. Hopefully that's enough. I have no idea. But I need some more beef broth, so that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't show you, but the meat that I'm using for this beef stew is ground beef. We have it in our reusable Ziploc bags, which I love. They're so easy to open and close and wash. So anyway, I still have to defrost it for the stew, though. Okay, so now I'm just going to put all my stuff into the pot after I get my stuff out of the oven. So I'm just getting some rice ready to make. I'm just using 3 cups of rice to 6 cups of water, 3 tablespoons of butter, and some salt. And it still has meat in there. That's fine, I just used it. So now I'm just gonna put some cornstarch. I don't know, a couple of these spoons of cornstarch. I'm making sure it's cornstarch this time because last time I made this, it was baking powder. So it all worked out. It fizzed a little bit though. It still worked out. And then I'm gonna pour this in my pot of stew to make it thicker, or thick at all. So I just added some water. I'm gonna stir it around until it's all mixed in, and then in a little bit I'm gonna pour it in my stew. Cornstarch, not baking powder. So for tonight's dinner, I'm just going to be making some barbecue chicken sandwiches, and I'm going to be making some homemade rolls first to put chicken. It's just a rotisserie chicken, cut up and put in barbecue sauce, whatever. So I'm going to start with making rolls in my mixer, and I'll show you everything that I'm going to be using for that because, well, it's about 3:40 right now, and I'm going to let it rise probably for a couple of hours. As long as I have anyway. We'll see. So I already have over here my milk. This is 2 cups of milk. It's literally just that powdered milk. So that's what we like to use for baking and cooking so we don't waste regular milk. So that's 2 cups of milk, half a cup of butter, and 2 of these yeast packages. I almost dropped the eggs. 2 eggs. And then I'm going to need very little sugar, but that's what the recipe calls for. And I have some unbleached white flour, which I can understand for the life of me why you would even bleach anything. So, and salt. So that's everything I'm going to need. I'm going to start my rolls. Wait, no, it's not. I need some warm water too. 1/3 of a cup, very warm water. Okay. Oh, and my mixer. First of all, I gotta put this thing on. I'm gonna add 1/3 a cup of warm water, 2 packages of yeast, and a tablespoon of sugar, and mix it together and let it sit for a few minutes until it's foamy and all that good stuff. Oh, you know what I gotta do? Plug it in like an idiot. I forgot. Meanwhile, here on my stove, while that sits, I'm going to heat up the milk. 2 cups of milk, 4 tablespoons of sugar, and spill it all over the stove. That's good. And a stick of butter until it melts. And a teaspoon of salt. So after this butter is completely melted, I'm going to let it cool and then going to pour it into the yeast mixture. Meanwhile, we gotta find the chicken that was frozen in, I almost said the refrigerator. Well, it could be frozen in the refrigerator, that's what ours does. Here it is. It's just a whole rotisserie chicken from Sam's that was obviously already cooked, so, well, I don't know if it's obvious or not, but anyway, it was already cooked, so now I'm gonna have to thaw this out for the sandwiches. Gonna pour this mixture in and mix it, and then pour the 2 eggs in and then mix it, and then add the flour, 6 to 7 cups of flour. What is it called? 1 cup at a time. Ooh, that got really foamy. Here, I gotta show you. And I have this towel on my mixer because it's like a mirror. You don't need to see everything. So there you go. It's like really, it was so poofy. That's awesome. Not too bad. Not too great, but not too bad. I'm gonna crack the eggs in here and just mix them up a little bit. And these are going in the mixer next. So it's made a soft dough, which is what I was going for. So now I'm going to oil the dough and the bowl and let it, I'm gonna cover with the towel and let it sit for as long as possible, which is probably, I don't know, an hour and a half or something, because it's almost 4:30 right now. So there's that. So you just want to move it around so the whole thing is all oiled. And your bowl too. So next thing that I'm going to do is divide it. Ooh, it looks so good. Divide it into 24 pieces, shape into balls, and place in greased muffin wells and let rise until double. 30 minutes, we'll see. I'll show you. It looks so good. You're being annoying on purpose. I don't want to take a picture of you. It's so smooth. Wait a second. Look at this.
Very smooth.
It's ridiculous. Oh, you're gonna wear that with a beret on your shirt? I can't
See that?
It was a joke. Just making fun of you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Feel the chance on you. Actually, this is not a dough divider, but Bitsby wants one.
There's nothing good to eat.
Thanks. So, and then I gotta divide it again. And this thing is not sharp. This is like a move the stuff off a board.
Ow.
This is not a knife at all. What did it say, 24 pieces? I'm making like triangles here.
Got cinnamon and
I know.
raspberry.
It's a weird spicy soda.
It tastes like dirt.
16, 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. Good God, what is wrong? Can you... Stop. Psychopath.
Yeah. Getting a snack.
Getting a snack.
That's what I said. That was creepy.
Because he was looking at
I
her
was getting
saying...
a snack.
I know, but he had that weird creepy face.
No. It was really awkward.
Yeah.
Why are you shaking your head?
You're an absolute moron.
Whatever, I'm not moron, I'm smart.
My gosh. How close is that bird? Okay, that sounds too similar. Okay, so while the rolls are rising, I am going to put my chicken and barbecue sauce in here and just heat it up. It's actually already cooked, so I'm just gonna do that. So there's that, and I'm gonna make it easy, and I'm just gonna put barbecue sauce in it and mix it around to put on the rolls, which are still rising. I have them on warm in the oven right now. But I am just going to rinse off and wash off these carrots for our side. Holy crap, look at this.
Ew!
Looking a little, Maddie, seriously, a little rough. So I am going to, this big chunky one, and then you got this really, oh my gosh.
You're fine.
My finger is like thick. My finger is bigger than that.
My finger's thick.
My fingers are thick. Stop. Psychopath, like Batman says.
Psychopath.
So all I'm gonna do now, I'll probably add salt or whatever, but I'm just gonna put this in there.
Don't unlock the door.
Yeah, my son's trying to lock out my daughter. That's nice. Oh crap. have these. My battery is gonna die. That's awesome. Waiting on the table because the oven is preheating and the other oven has something in it, so we can't use that. Anyway, preheat your oven to 400 for these. 18 to 20 minutes. So to make the tops of them soft, I always rub some butter on top. So that's how I do it. That's what I always do. I used to make a lot of homemade bread, and when it would come out of the oven, I would always put, well, this is fake butter, it's all I have left, but anyway, on top of it to make it softer. So that works really well.